Hello everyone, and welcome back to Wolf Quest 3. And before we dive into the adventures of our twin moons and see what the Moon Pack Legacy has for us today, I had to go ahead and apologize to you guys because yesterday I was so tired and so excited I actually messed up at showing you guys the new DLC that has actually come out for Wolf Quest 3. I am, again, so sorry. I ended up highlighting a bunch of the normal Wolf Quest, coats that we've had for a long time. In my defense, guys, we have actually been doing some adventures over on Twitch lately, and we've been streaming late into the night, enjoying our time with a bunch of adorable dust bunnies, and as a result, I was really tired yesterday, and I made the silly mistake of just focusing on all of these wolf skins, when really the new skins that you can actually get for your wolves to give them all sorts of beautiful coat colors are these ones. The Founders, the Hall of Fame, the cool coat colors. Holy cow, look at the ears on the Hall of Fame. I love that nose. Oh my gosh. 755M, you are amazing. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have so much fun seeing these genetics in the future of our wolf cubs for absolute sure. Look at White Lady here and Cinderella. Oh my gosh, with her ears. How could you resist that? Spitfire? Okay, this is fantastic. Just like yesterday. Oh, look at this. Half black, small dot. Oh, I can't wait to see if we ever have a wolf pup born with a little dot on their chest like that. That's going to be so fantastic. As you can see, again, there is so much diversity in how you can really get your wolves' personality to start to emerge and what they look like just by being able to change a few more things about their coat color. I'm really impressed at the sheer diversity that our packs really have now, and I love how all of the different coat colors are actually tied to genetics. So you really do get a sense of being rewarded for being able to keep certain wolf pup lineages going and seeing generations start to emerge as you build up those family trees, as you look for mates that hopefully have some really excellent hidden genetics that you can start mixing together to get unexpected results and colors. And I absolutely love it. Oh, this is going to be so much fun to see what the future of our pups has to offer. So again, everything and all of the excitement that I talked about yesterday, just this time I'm actually looking at the right coat colors. I'm so sorry guys, I was just so freaking tired yesterday from wrestling with our dust bunnies. And speaking of bunnies, let's go ahead and actually see what Achilles is going to be up to with Persephone as we try to catch mini lucky rabbit's feet and hopefully be able to keep all 7 of these wolf pups alive. I cannot believe that we have actually managed to make it this far with all 7 of them not only alive but well. They're healthy, they don't have any sicknesses, they haven't been eaten by a coyote or a grizzly bear or a stranger wolf. Like what? Achilles! He is our runt, and yet he is doing such an amazing job raising his family. And here they are. Demeter kind of off in the corner with Artemis wandering around and seeing what's going on in life. Alicia, whoops, Alicia was trying to play with us, but I guess we wanted to wag our tail in her face. Alicia over here with Hades, who is actually proving to be very playful. Jalan is very playful too. Persephone is beginning to really warm up to her life here with the pups and with Achilles, which I really, really love to see. The pups are growing, they're healthy. Like, this is just amazing. If I had been in charge of guessing which wolf would be more successful, which technically I am, since I am indeed following their stories, but you guys know what I mean. But if I had been one of the researchers watching Achilles and trying to figure out if he was going to be able to raise a healthy, happy litter of wolves to really make progress at being part of the wilds of Yellowstone, I don't know if I would have bet all of my dollars on him. I would have probably spent more time looking at Parsley, and I would have thought that maybe a runt himself may not be able to have healthy pups, but so far not only are they alive, but they're flourishing. They're actually bigger than Parsley's litter, because Parsley has little Hawk who has stayed so teensy and tiny. And over here, Alicia is actually the smallest of all of the pups, but she's not very far behind the biggest, who is Hades, at 10 pounds. And that just amazes me. I'm really impressed by how well they've been able to raise these little ones. And it does look like the flea situation is starting to get a little bit more intense, but there are tons and tons of dens around here, and we have been doing a really good job at keeping our territory pretty strong. And we actually have an elk kill that we can go ahead and feed from. So it looks like the pups are full. I think we might go ahead and we might actually go mark our territory really quickly and maybe go south just a little bit, because we're a little curious about what's going on in these misty meadows, especially down around McBride Lake. We seem to run across a whole bunch of deer, a lot of different creatures that we could go ahead and hunt and eat. But I don't know, should we go to the meadows? Because Parsley is actually spending her time pushing hard into this territory, in the Dark Lake territory. And I kind of feel like Achilles is a little more curious about what's going on along the creekway. Not that he wants to swim, that's the opposite of what we want. But I think we'll actually send him over to the east today. And maybe we'll try to just see if we can stumble upon another den somewhere over here. All right, pups. Inside you go, little ones. Persephone, you can stay or go. But we're gonna go ahead. Oh my gosh, it's so crowded getting them all in here. But I think Achilles is actually feeling pretty adventurous today. He wants to see if there's another place he might be able to take our pups. Hades is the last one in, where they could potentially be safe and maybe have more room to grow. Because that is the thing, with such a huge litter, it might be that the pups are physically running out of room under that little rocky crevice, and we need to find a new spot. All right, so can we smell anything right now? Oh, bison. Oh, fun. All right, we'll kind of do a few marks. We'll do a little howling. And this is already up to 100. And there is a den over here, but we'll head like pretty strongly to the east today. Achilles is getting used to the fact... Oh wait, is Persephone with us? Oh hey! Persephone, you're actually kind of curious about what's going on today, huh? That's cool. I really like how Achilles was ready for Persephone to stay and kind of do her own thing if she wanted to. Oh, there's a bear this close to our... Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We did not need a grizzly bear this close to our pups. Okay, maybe going east is not the answer, because I don't think I would want to raise my pups so close to some grizzly bears. But let's go ahead and leave our scent mark over here. There we go. Good, and that actually got this up to 100, just to reestablish this spot a little bit. But yeah, if there's like grizzly bears over here, I don't think we would want to go east. I think we might head over to the west again then. And maybe, it's just that Parsley's also taking over this area, but you know what? It might just be that's what the siblings are into. Wow, and we actually have a lot of strength down here too. Huh. I wonder, but is there another den maybe a little bit to the south? I don't know. I feel like this time around both Parsley and Achilles is just enjoying the Crevice Lakes territory and taking pieces out of it. Maybe it's in some deep retaliation as they remember the need to be able to protect their siblings, since they did lose a sibling to the Dark Lake Pack. But it's actually just a very beautiful area. And actually, I think that is a sign, stumbling upon the grizzly bear. And a fox or a coyote over here too. All right, I think it's a sign that maybe we do want to move the pups. So where should we move them to? Let's go over to where the elk were spotted, and let's see if we can maybe find another den. There's a few dens over here, but I feel like maybe he would want to move the family a little bit further away. Like, I still like this den that was kind of located in the center of everything. So that might be a spot we want to take over. Wait. And now there's apparently bison nearby. I can just barely hear their like rock music playing. Is that a bunny? It's our lucky rabbit's foot, thank goodness. Okay, that's a sign that we'll probably go ahead and go to the west. But let's figure it out. Let's find out if that's going to be the area where we want to take our pups for the different dens. Oh, and if we're hungry, let's also go back to our kill. I didn't realize that we had gotten so hungry, so let's go see if there's anything left of our elk kill, and then we can go north and we'll search around this area for a potential new den that we can bring the pups to. Because if we can control kind of like this side, I feel like with the mountains to our back, we might be able to protect our puppies a little bit better. All right, let's see what we've got. Time to go, and let me make sure I'm headed to the right spot and see how our elk kill is doing. Jeez, and now there's eagles like crying overhead. I'm just suspicious, guys. I feel like Achilles is a little bit suspicious about all of this noise and thinking that it could be a sign that things are getting a little crowded around here for both the puppies and for all of the predators who happen to be in the area. All right, let's go, let's go. And Persephone is actually at our side now too, which is very exciting. Oh, wow. And I think these two do really enjoy the views. So you know what? I think we will move the pups. Maybe not today because we're kind of tired. I just want to see if that elk kill is still available to us. But I think we will move the pups maybe next time because there's just not really any room left for their growing little bodies. They're getting quite rotund and chunky. They are well fed. Achilles and Persephone have been working very hard to take good care of them. Let's see. And what's in the area? Oh, there's a lot of mule deer out and about. So we're about to run across a bunch of mule deer. Oh, hey! Have we found this coyote den? Is this one of the dens we found? Yes, this is one of the dens we've actually found. Right over here. So we could move the pups over here. And yes, I know there's some deer. You guys are safe for the moment because we're looking for our elk kill. And we should be stumbling upon it pretty soon if there's anything left of it. I hope there's something left of it because an elk kill is a big deal. Let's see. But I'm not seeing anything about carcasses, unfortunately. Here's a lucky rabbit. There's an eagle. I wonder if it was hunting the rabbit and it actually flushed it right into our jaws. Sorry, bunny. Alright, let's go ahead and eat this. No, eat it, eat it. Huh, there's a lot of eagles overhead. I feel like Achilles is like, actually, there seems to be danger everywhere. Not really sure how I feel about that and my pups. Okay. And dang it, I'm not smelling any carcass spots. And it should be like right here. In fact, we should be on top of it. Ah, really? Ah, they stole the rest of our carcass. That's what we get. I really thought there would be something left. You would think that you could take one nap and you wouldn't run out of food, but apparently that's not the case, friends. Alright, if that's the case, let's go and we're going to mark this territory that's down to 2%, and we're going to canvas this zone and see if there is a den or not. Because I think we've run across a den or two in these mountains. And I actually think that's what we'll look for. We'll look for a den that has a great view of the meadows and all of the valleys that are around here. All right, up we go, you two. Because I think that they just really like having the vistas to be able to look out on everything. And I wonder if being able to see such vast distances actually makes Persephone feel safer in a way. She likes to see what's coming instead of feeling really hemmed in by the forest, like she can't really predict what she might stumble upon. All right, let's give a little burst of energy. There we go, Persephone. Loyally sticking by Achilles' side as they continue their explorations into all of these new lands. Aha, and there we go. And let's make sure that we keep this as our lands. Much better. Okay. And let's search around a little bit for just a minute, friends. Let's see what we can find. All right, that's the border, so can't go any further there. And if we were gonna find a den, I think it would be maybe somewhere around here. So we'll just kind of head in this general direction. And we'll see what we can smell. What's this? Wait, the Crevice Lake wolf pack was here recently? Okay, that actually would be a bit of a problem if we were gonna go ahead. No wonder we were losing control of this territory. Let's go ahead and howl. What do you think, Persephone? She prefers to stay quiet when it comes to adding to territory control. She doesn't really like howling a lot to bring attention to herself, I've noticed. All right, let's see. Grizzly bears. Are those elk? It seems. I think the Crevice Lake pack were chasing an elk herd. They can't be in our area. This is ours. All right. Oh, this is so cool. Seeing Achilles really become in charge of this zone. There we go, you two. And Persephone is also starting to itch. So it's time. It's time to find a new den. Oh my gosh, and there was a mule deer that just like jumped in front of us. Well, we are extremely tired, so I don't think we'll actually be able to go ahead and do any hunting right now. But you can see the elk herd, the Crevice Lake wolf pack. Let's see. They were here an hour ago. Oh, I do not like how they were actually in what we're trying to firmly establish to be our territory. All right, well, at least we've managed to really reestablish territory in a couple spots, but we're gonna search for a den, friends, a new den. In fact, maybe we will search for a series of dens. Get out of here, coyote. I'm a little concerned because I feel like we just haven't found the right one, but there are a couple good coyote dens. They're a little exposed, but I think they'll kind of do in a pinch that we will possibly move our pups to. And otherwise, we'll just continue to search. So maybe this is going to begin kind of looking for a chain of dens that we can bring our puppies to, with the idea that maybe there's just so many of them. A late night snack, definitely needed. Maybe right now there are just so many of our puppies that we just cannot keep them all in the same den for very long. And I wonder if that actually is how it works too. Like, do you think if you have more wolf pups, you're more likely to need to move them more often because of fleas? All right. Oh, lucky rabbit's foot. It's a good sign. Okay, we'll try to start moving the pups to somewhere around here. These wide open vistas. They come with their own risks, but at least we can see the danger that might be coming, which is something that I know our wonderful mate, Persephone, would very much appreciate. All right, the puppies are starting to get a little restless back at home. We have reestablished a stronghold of territory around any of the potential dens that we might move to. And I think we're gonna move them maybe further to the north, or at least over to one of these dens. And then we might start a big adventure. So alright guys, I'm gonna get Achilles and Persephone back over to their home den, and I think we're gonna go exploring. I actually think Achilles has even more of a sense of adventure than his sister Parsley does, and I don't think he would move the wolf pups on his own, but I think we're actually going to start moving them from den to den pretty often now, because I like the idea that story-wise there's just not enough room for 7 little puppies to crowd into many of these spots. So this is going to be fun. It might give us a chance to explore further into the north and see what the territories up there have to offer. Another lucky rabbit's foot. But next time, we're actually very hungry and we're going to need to go on a good hunt. So we're going to do our best to try to keep all 7 of the pups moving and growing and continue to bond with our wonderful mate Persephone and see where our stories take us. So what do you guys think? Should we go ahead and should we try for dens down to the south? Should we be going into Junction Butte area and kind of pushing our way into the thick mountains? Or should we continue to work on this idea that Persephone really wants to be part of these wide open fields. Because I could see her appreciating that too. But I don't know, I feel like things are a little exposed here. We'll have to see. But alright, thank you guys so much for joining us. If you could, do please leave a like to help our wolf pack continue to be safe and strong and grow as they have been. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!